Hey y'all, welcome back to Reality Check Please. I'm your host Cassie and happy Tuesday. We are back to talk about the secret lives of Mormon wives crash out that is happening before our very eyes unfold like in real time on social media. So there's a lot to kind of cover. So let's just kind of get into it. So before we jump in, make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know where you guys are watching from. And let's jump right in. If you guys have been following us on TikTok and on Instagram, specifically our Instagram has been popping off with content for Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and we're here for it. As far as the timeline, I feel like ever since season 3 aired, it's just been kind of nonstop, specifically also like on Demi's part. And although she may not be like active, like uploading like posts and stuff, she's very active in the comment section. So I think what kind of like I think spearheaded everything was when a couple of days ago, and we covered it, was when she uploaded this video.
I love getting my lights done by Ruby Permanent Lighting. They are so professional, so friendly, kind, and the handsomest lighting installers on the earth. I've loved my experience working with Ruby.
Read it.
So at this point, she's insinuating, right? Like there's a tie around her neck. There's like a flame to her face. They're going to cut her extensions off, like giving her a script. Her hands are tied. She's insinuating that they're feeding her like a script. And when I posted this on social media, everyone was like, well, it's reality TV. It's going to be scripted. You guys, the way she's coming across and insinuating that this show is scripted is different than I think what a lot of people are like referring to. Yes, we know that reality TV is like producer push, producer influence. Like they influence a lot of the storyline, sometimes because of like timing or like camera issues, technical issues. They'll ask to reshoot like certain scenes again. And so for that, in that aspect, yes, it's like staged. But she's insinuating at this point that it's scripted now, like involving production, like in a way that they're making her say that one, she was essayed, and that two, Marciano was a predator. So how can you be going so hard to say that this is truth, right? Like that he did this, that, the third, but then again at the same time say that it's scripted. So is it scripted or did he really do this? Like you can't play both sides of the fence. Like it doesn't happen. And so at the same time, Amanda Christine commented, so you're saying that it's scripted and not real. And Demi responds, is that what you took from this? Oops. So then we covered that, right? Like we covered that on our social media and people are not having it. Like they don't believe her. Next, I want to show you guys a video of Lisa Vanderpump caught on a red carpet. Like I told y'all in our previous video where we were covering Marciano and how he said that Lisa has his back and that she's like giving him all of the support. I told y'all she's probably not going to make a statement on her Instagram. It's probably going to be like on a red carpet or like at a mic, like someone's asking her. And that's exactly what this instance was. So let's take a listen.
Oh, I categorically know what happened because we have cameras everywhere and I've seen every ounce of the footage. So I think when the women are doubting her, I think they've got very good reason. Any allegations against Marciano, I have the luxury of having all the footage.
So LVP is clearly like not having it, right? Like she knows, and that's one thing. I was like, you don't want to mess with LVP. Like not only is she on Hulu, she's also on Bravo. Like she is one of a kind. Like you don't normally see one person kind of double dipping with two different networks. I would not want to mess or be on LVP's bad side. Like I truly don't. So the fact that Demi is riding so hard and willing to go the distance when she knows that people have footage of this, and like if Lisa's saying that she has all the video, like I don't know, guys, what do y'all think? I think that it's getting crazy out here. So after Lisa Vanderpump makes that video, Demi somewhere, don't know where, responds with a comment, brings Jessi into this and says, Jessi's somewhere punching the air right now that Lisa is talking about me and not her. And this is where we get the iconic bomb drop of what Jessi responds to next about Fruity Pebblegate.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving this Demi crash out era right now. Her saying something like this is laughable because genuinely would never be jealous of someone saying these things that Lisa's saying about her. She got caught on camera. She knows it and she's trying to backtrack. So since she wants to be petty and be an asshole, I think I'm just going to go ahead and say that Grandpa Brett likes to drink her piss like it's dirty soda and he gulps it down like water, and that's what Fruity Pebbles is.
When I tell y'all my mouth dropped, like I think my mouth dropped in such shock that I still could not process like what Jessi said. And so after Jessi made this statement, a lot of the old videos of season 1 and like the Demi Fruity Pebbles videos on TikTok have resurfaced where people are in the comments saying, you know, who's here after Jessi spilled the beans and all that stuff. And everyone's like, oh, now this makes sense. And you would have thought that Demi would have fought back and said, no, that's not true. Let me give you guys an explanation. She's twisting it. But that did not happen. Demi doubled down and basically admitted that what Jessi said was factual. Demi posts on her story saying, what my husband and I did one time behind closed doors was a consensual and private experience in our marriage. I won't let a private act between my husband and I be a distraction from a serious act that I did not consent to. I shared this information with Jessi in confidence nearly 2 years ago. It's very telling that she's choosing to break storyline and bring it up now, only after her own affair has come to light. This is nothing more than a desperate attempt to shift attention away from her own behavior. That makes literally no sense, because if anything, Jessi has first and foremost, like above all, taken complete ownership and accountability for her actions. She's even said like, this is embarrassing, but at least I handled it the right way. And like Demi completely contradicted herself, because she says, I'm not going to let a private act between my husband and I distract from a serious act. The thing is like who really believes her? Like at this point, truly guys, like I think that the more she goes online and is in comment sections and is just like completely making up like now it's completely spiraling into like a bigger thing. And it's like, okay, like who really believes you? The story is constantly changing. Jessi has handled this like a complete champ until Demi pushed her too far, because short after that, Jessi posted a new series of stories on her Instagram and we screen grabbed them and they were a few minutes long as well. So we're going to get into it, and Jessi did not back down. So let's take a listen to what she said.
Okay, so usually I try to stay quiet about anything that happens after the show because it can be hard to just get lost in the comments and everything. And that's why I did take a social media break, but obviously Demi's comments were sent to me today and I was like, I'm gonna come back for this. And Demi can say all she wants about that. I'm a fame whore. Maybe you're right, Demi, but what you are is much worse. What you are is a liar. You're a bad person. You're a bully. All of these things that you're doing now by commenting and spiraling and crashing out are showing who you really are. And this is the Demi that I have had the pleasure of knowing for the past 2 years and what I have experienced. Go back and watch season 1 with a different lens. She was a bully to Whitney, but everyone at the time hated Whitney, so it was like, go Demi. No, Demi has been this person since day one. Brett is also this person. They call people names. They put people down. They are bullies to their core. Demi's also a fucking liar. I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it. She was not sexually assaulted. There is so much proof that I have heard about, other people have heard about, and her story keeps changing, and I'm fucking done with giving her a platform to act like a victim when there are actual real victims out there. And this is setting women back so far to say something like this when you messed up. And essentially, me and you, sweetie, we did the exact same thing. And look at how I handled it. Embarrassing as hell. But I fell on the sword and I exposed my life and I owned my shit. And you did not do the same. You decided to take a different path, and look at where you're at now. And it is not a coincidence that everyone on the internet sees through you. It's not a coincidence that every single person who was involved in this scandal, who has been around, who has filmed with you, who knows you, does not believe you. There is a reason. The only person who believes you is Whitney. And at this point, I don't even know why. To be honest, that's a whole other thing. But what I'm saying is there is no excuse for the behavior you've shown, the things you're saying online. It shows that you're guilty. It shows that you're crashing out. Someone needs to take your phone away. I am done being bullied by this person. It has happened time and time and time again, and I will never let it happen again. And she needs to be stopped. And I know to everyone who watches our show, this is drama and tea, but this is my real life. And I've had to deal with this behavior from her so many times, of her treating me like shit and saying things about me when it's honestly like looking in a mirror. She's projecting because she says I'm a fame whore. Look at what you've done for storyline. You wanted to fake an affair with Dakota. Look at all the things you've done just to have a little bit of fame. I think that she's projecting because she knows that she would do anything to be in the spotlight. And I think all of the comments that she's making right now, like, I like to play with my food before I eat it, shows that she's eating this up. She loves it. She loves the attention, whether it's good or bad. And that's a true narcissist. And I will speak on my experience with her. Demi is a bad person. You will never catch me filming with her again. I'm done talking about her after this. She can say all she wants. She can make comments, but I had to get my piece out there. She's a liar. She's a lunatic, and she's a bad person. I'm being petty as hell today, and I know it. I usually try to rise above this, but she's pushed me too far today. My stories today are for the people who have ever had friendships like this one, to the girls or the boys who have ever had a friend who intimidates them, who bullies them, who gaslights them, who puts themselves on a pedestal above you. I have been there. I have had so many friendships like this. I tend to attract it, and I'm doing inner work to see why. But she is the last friend I will ever have like this, and I'm standing up for myself because it has been 2 years of this ridiculous behavior, and I'm calling her out, and I'm feeling petty. And sorry, messy Jessi.
A lot. And honestly, props to Jessi, because you could see, like, even afterwards in podcasts, she shared like that she felt like Demi had the upper hand in their friendship a lot of the time. And so for her to take back that ownership and that confidence to stand up against Demi, specifically because she's just so dangerous and like conniving, manipulative, like she is a scary human being, and so is Brett. So props to Jessi. And she's right. She and Demi did the same thing, and they both handled it completely opposite. And look at Jessi, she's thriving. What shocked me though was for Jessi to say, I'm never going to film with her again. And I think it just goes to show that how far that Demi is willing to go to truly ruin people's lives, and not like in a petty drama, like, you know, we're going to be shady type of way. Like, no, Demi is out here trying to ruin people's lives, and that's not okay. So good for Jessi. I hope that one, they don't bring her back for next season. And if they do, it's just to kind of cover like with the crash out that's been happening right now online, considering like they are filming right now. And I don't know if she's going to be back. But as far as like being back on full time, I think that they need to completely part ways with her because she is a dangerous human being. But pop off in the comment sections. Let me know what you guys think. If there is anybody on this earth under the sun that is actually believing Demi, I was surprised for Jessi to actually say, you know what, I don't believe her, and nobody does. It's true, like I don't believe her, but for somebody like specifically on the cast, you never want to be labeled that person that never believes a woman, like in like who's accusing somebody of sexual assault. But no, I think it's completely orchestrated for Demi's gain, and it did not happen. And so the fact that Lisa even said in the video, like the reason the girls are not believing her stories or doubt her is because she's not telling the truth and it's all a lie. And so that's crazy. That's crazy. But what do y'all think? Pop off in the comment section. This was basically just a little recap for the Demi and Jessi crash out that is happening. I plan on doing one specifically against like the Marciano and Demi crash out because it's also never ending. Be back for that probably tomorrow. That being said, don't forget to do all the YouTube things. Let me know where you guys are watching from and what do you think is going on. Let us know all your hot takes down below in the comments, and we'll catch you guys later for another reality check. Bye y'all. Happy Tuesday.